Hi everyone, it's Christy here, and I'm finally sharing my finished October daily for 2019. I know people are in the full swing of things with December daily, but I'm going to leave that until the new year, I think. So I just finished my journaling and finishing touches for my October daily, and I just wanted to hop on really quick and share with you my completed album. I love how it turned out, and if you want to catch some of my process for this album, there is 4 videos that I will link in the description box below. So for this album, I used a 4x6 snap album from Simple Stories. I love these albums because they have craft chipboard here that I love just to decorate. That's my favorite part, is just making the album my own. And I also used crepe paper Hey Pumpkin collection for the entirety of the album. I didn't bring in anything extra except for this twine and some ribbon and some labels for my stash. Those were the only additional pieces I brought in, and using just one collection makes it really quick and simple to get these kind of projects done. So here's the front cover of my album. I also have a process video for this. And then inside I did decorate the inside front cover here, just with some leftover pieces of ephemera and some stickers that I had left over, along with these clear stickers that came in the sticker book. And so I'm just going to walk you through really quickly the album. So I just have kind of like an intro page here with the girls in their costumes, using some chipboard stickers and puffy stickers. And then I have my kind of reason why here. So just talking about why I continue to do October daily, even though in past years I've kind of felt a little bit burnt out and stressed out after completing this album. I do not feel that way this year, and I think it's in the way that I approached it. So I'm really thankful for that. So I just talked about how this year we did 31 memories from the month, not daily events. Even though I am still calling it October daily, I just documented 31 things. I love the mix of different page protectors and sizes, so I just have a 3x4 page protector, and I used my tab punch and some pattern paper there to add those. I incorporated these little tags throughout the album that came in the ephemera pack as well. There were some tags on 12x12 pattern paper. Excuse me. One of the reasons I didn't do this video earlier in the week was because my voice, I was losing my voice, so I want to heal up, but I obviously haven't. This page protector size was really fun to work with too, just like with the 4x4 pocket and then the 2x2s. So I did include quite a few shaker pockets along the way, and I just really love that. It's something I don't normally do in my weekly project life. We got snow on the first day of October, so wanted to document that. I feel like in doing these albums, I know that now that like it's always like that first 1 or 2 days of October that we do receive snow. So just kind of finding those commonalities across the years is really fun too. Try to include everyone. So photos of my husband are kind of rare in my albums, but I just do love having photos of him, and it's mostly dominated by the girls, but it's fun to include all the special people in our lives. I really love the way this card turned out, just layering all the pieces, stickers, ephemera, and chipboard. Again, just including some tags throughout, adding some puffy stickers on those just to add some more interest. Erin took the girls to the zoo, which was really fun. This was a cut apart, or this was in the die cut pack actually, and fit perfectly in the pocket. So I just added some stickers and a date stamp. Something that I did this year that was a little bit different, because I haven't done 4x6 in for October daily yet, is I wanted to include multiple photos. So I made the 4x6 photo, which is a little bit smaller than 4x6, but I trimmed it down because it had a white border when I printed it on my Canon selfie. So I just adhered the 3 edges and then created a little pocket in behind, and then that allows for me to include multiple photos without adding a lot of bulk or an extra page protector. So I just added some of this ribbon that I found just at Walmart for super cheap, and just kind of adhered those with pattern paper on the back, and tiny attached the ribbon to the photo or to the paper. So more snow there. I just wanted a picture of our backyard. Nora got some her vaccination, so lots of band-aids and stickers from the nurse, and look at her super happy face. I used this page protector that had 6 2x2 squares, and I just trimmed off 2 and added that punch, and it just allows for just a fun insert, adding some more shakers. And then these 2x2s came on a pattern piece of paper, and I incorporated those. Initially I thought of using them with these numbers to tell the daily stories, but decided just to include them randomly, and the numbers don't really bother me like I thought that it would. I had a little photo here. I didn't really include another 2x2 photo like this. This is really the only one that worked within the album and the photos that I took for October, but I am glad that I included that. And we went for dinner at Five Guys, and Nora drew this picture of me there and added it to their bulletin board, so I just took a quick picture of that. And just including different sizes of photos. So on here, just adding this 3x4 photo, and then just kind of, I don't know, doing more of a mini layout on the cards was lots of fun. And trimming stuff down. So I think this photo was trimmed down to like 3x3 or maybe even smaller. And sometimes with the 4x6 photos, I trimmed off the white border. Sometimes I left it. It kind of just depended how it stood out on the pattern paper that I selected. Here's another 4x4. I really loved using this size in this album, so I think I'm going to try to include that size a little bit more in maybe even December daily, and creating some custom page protectors, maybe having like 4 2x2s along along the edge, and then 2 4x4s. So it would be fun, I think, just kind of making my own page protectors. And here I had 2 3x4 page protectors back to back, so I just used my tab punch again just to show that it turns. Put a little tag in between, and then this one was very like tab heavy because I wanted to have this pull out as well to show that there's a photo on the back. And I might go back and add pattern paper on to the back of that if I do remember. My concern when I make these albums is always like the thickness. I really don't want it to be super thick, and I'm just there, so I'm really happy that it didn't get much thicker than that. It still closes nicely if you display it on like a shelf or a tabletop. It's not an issue, so I'm really happy about that. I love these photos so much. Adeline wanted to dress up as Harry Potter, so I took quick photos of that. So lots of costume changes in the month of October. We went to see a play, so I got a picture of the girls in the theater and then outside in front of the poster. And did another 5K run. So there was 2 5Ks that I did in October. This one was a Halloween one, dressing up as a Tin Man, and just included an kind of insert miscellaneous pocket here with some fun elements. This time using 6 2x2s and just kind of repeating the same shaker pocket 3 times. And then some more photos from the Halloween run. Again, just having that pull out to include another photo there of all of us dressed up like Wizard of Oz characters. And then we had a party for the kids. So we just watched a movie and ate a bunch of junk food. I had a lot of photos from that. So this is also one of my favorite elements of the album is I just used a 4x4 page protector, and I have a bunch of photos just sitting loosely in this pocket. So I backed them together and then just added the ribbon. So here I have just these two 3x4s, and then two other 3x4s back to back, and then a 3x4 photo and one of the cut aparts. So I just really love being able to include all of these photos in one pocket, and they just easily pull out for the viewer. So I just really like that. And then even more photos. So this was all the same event. So I included how many? 7, 8 photos from one event, which I'm super happy that really it's only taking up, I keep doing that, keep only taking up a few pages. My friend Carla, who I did the 80s run with, we always do it's called Hell Week at our gym. So you have to complete 5 workouts in 8 days, and they're usually harder workouts. And if you finish all 5, you get a t-shirt. And so this is us on the last day, and we were just so happy. And I'm not sure, there was another, no, I didn't include it. There's another like more inappropriate photo of us, but I opted to use the nice one. Carving pumpkins, so just a few photos from that. Again, I just really love these cute little characters so much. And then finally Halloween. So I did try to put all my photos chronologically throughout, even though there's like goes days in between some events. That didn't bother me. For the most part, it is chronological. So now we're on to Halloween Day, and you can see there's like tons and tons of photos for Halloween Day. So again, just try to put it kind of chronological. So this layout is from school, from my work, where I work, dressing up, and we decorated pumpkins to look like our teachers. We dressed up like storybook characters. So here's some teachers that dressed up, and then my one class dressed up there. So just hiding that in behind. And then on the reverse side is Erin at work dressed up, and then we go into trick-or-treating. So I loved this little cut apart as well, and just included that as kind of transition. This is daytime, and now we're on to nighttime. We are keeping with the tradition of carving pumpkins. I think I got this idea of using the girls' ages from Laura Wanzik. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but she's an amazing pocket page scrapbooker as well. And she had posted a picture a few years ago of carving a pumpkin with her daughter's age. So we just started doing that. I think last year or the year before was the first year we did it. And so we just keep carrying on. So 3 for Adeline and 5 for Nora. And the girls really like kind of deciding where the numbers go. So that's super fun. The girls had 2 costumes because we live in Canada and it was a little bit chilly. So this was the costumes that they wanted. Addie wanted to be a good witch. And so keeping with the Wizard of Oz theme, she's a good witch. And then Nora is the bad witch. And then we had to change costumes just so the girls were a little bit warmer. This is Erin and I out and about while the girls were trick-or-treating. Just took a quick selfie. We're all bundled up there and having the best time watching them running from house to house. And then here's the girls' second costume. So Nora was an owl and Adeline was a cow. My mom gave us these costumes a while ago, and they fit perfectly, and they were nice and warm, and the people just like really loved them. So that was a lot of fun to see their reaction to these costumes. Again, some more of those cutouts, some more shaker pockets, using every embellishment that says Halloween or October 31st for this. So there's not very many date stamps on these pages because it always just says October 31st, Halloween, all that stuff. Here's another picture of them in their costumes. And then our candy haul, we got so much candy, so I just like to include a picture of like everything we got all together. It was insane. So not a lot of photos of the girls in action trick-or-treating, just because I feel like the lighting is just so terrible when it starts getting dark. So I am happy to have these photos of them before we went trick-or-treating. And yeah, I'm super happy with how the album came out, and I love my little pullouts. And like as I mentioned, this element here is like one of my favorite things, and just having these tabs act as like consistent things throughout the album, and the shaker pockets just making the album more cohesive. It makes me really happy that this album is completed and we can look at it for years and years to come. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll check out some of my process videos as well. And I think I'm going to take the rest of December off, maybe from creating videos. But in the new year, I'm hoping to have December daily videos and Project Life process videos again back for the new year. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year. Bye.